where the streams of abundance flow. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name when I'm found in the desert place. Walk through the wilderness. Blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be your name. The sun shining down on me when the world thought that it should be. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name when I'm born with suffering. Though there's pain in the offering. Blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. You give and take away. You give and take away. My heart will choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name. You give and take away. You give and take away. My heart will choose to say, blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name.
Hey everybody, it's Friday, it's chapel. We are getting ready for our Thanksgiving break. Lots of fun this year. It's gonna be different this year, but it'll still be fun. I'm in front of the grocery store here because I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. So one of the games you guys may want to play at Thanksgiving time is the ABC game. You may have done that before. And so you think of something to be thankful for, starting out with the letter A, and then it goes around the table. Somebody else gets the letter B, and keep going around and go through the alphabet, see how far you can get doing that. Let's practice. We'll start with the letter M, okay? So think of something letter M. I'm going mashed potatoes, okay? You got one? All right. Let's go with the letter N. For me, the letter N means not turnips, because I don't like turnips especially. So anything that doesn't have, so not turnips is the letter N for me. O, obviously it's gonna be Oreo cookies. Love to have Oreo cookies on Thanksgiving. And P, some of you, pumpkin pie, right? Pumpkin pie. I've got something else. In fact, I think about Jesus's favorite food to eat, which is not pumpkin pie. Let's see if I have one here. And it is a pomegranate. Everybody ever have a pomegranate? It's a good Thanksgiving food anyway, pomegranate. So pomegranates are kind of cool. They have little spikes here at the end that represent the Torah. There's usually 5 spikes here, if you can see the spikes. And so I know somebody who knows a lot more about pomegranates than I do. So let's go over to my friend's Shoshana. We'll see if she can give us a little history of the pomegranate.
216, 217, 218, 326, 327, 328, 409, 410, 411. Oh, hi. I'm counting pomegranate seeds. Supposedly, there are 613 seeds in every pomegranate, and that's supposed to correspond with 613 rules in the Hebrew Bible. So, I've been counting seeds and now I'm lost. 1, 2, 45, 46, 47. Pomegranates were mentioned quite a bit in the Bible and were really important in first century Jewish culture. And Shoshana knows a lot about that, so let's go talk to her while I keep counting. Where was I?
Oh, shalom, my friends. Welcome. My name is Shoshana, and I was just counting pomegranate seeds. That might seem a bit strange, but there's a reason. I'll explain it to you. You see, the pomegranate is a fruit that grows all throughout Israel, primarily in the south, in Judea, but also in the north, in Galilee, where my village is. It looks like this. It's a large round fruit. It has a sort of a flower on top. And this flower has 5 points. We call it the Crown of Torah because it looks like a small crown on the pomegranate. And there are 5 points on the crown, just like there are 5 books of the Torah. Now, if you don't know what the Torah is, it's a collection of writings, of books given to us by Moses, one of our ancestors. People today call them Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Perhaps you know this. Well, actually, in the scroll of Deuteronomy, God promised us that the pomegranate would be one of the 7 plant-based foods we would find in the Promised Land once we got there. The others are dates or honey, figs, wheat, barley, grapes, and olives, all of which grow in my hometown of Nazareth. Now, the pomegranate is very hard on the outside, but once you open it up, there are many, many sweet seeds on the inside. Some people say there are as many seeds as there are commandments in the Torah. That's 613, and that's why I was just trying to count. I've never actually done it before, but I can do that later. I tell my children that the seeds represent God's many blessings to us. So as we eat the pomegranate seeds, we count the many blessings of God. A good practice for us all, no? Now, the pomegranate is spoken of many times throughout the Torah and in all of our sacred writings. You see, Solomon uses the pomegranate to describe love and beauty. God commands that the outside of the temple be decorated with pomegranates. The curtain in the temple, the priest's garments, pomegranates are painted on our walls. They're etched into our oil lamps. They're carved into wood as decoration. You see, some people believe that it represents fertility, and overall it represents God's blessing to us. It's very, very delicious. But it's not just delicious, it's very useful as well. You see, we can use the seeds to dye wool, different colors, dark red, dark pink. I can use the flower to dye things like my belt, this light pink color. And we can use the rind on the inside to dye white wool, orange. Very, very beautiful. So it's very useful, it's very symbolic, and it's a wonderful treat to have on Shabbat, or day of rest. And also at special times of the year, like during festivals, Rosh Hashanah perhaps. So, the next time you eat a pomegranate, which I encourage you to do, make sure that you count all of your blessings as you do so. Shalom, my friends.
Okay, we're back. So that was pretty cool about pomegranates, right? So, I'm standing here around the preschool's new picnic tables. My friend Dan made these. These are pretty cool, right? These are heavy construction here. These babies will last a lifetime, right? These are very cool. There's 2 of them here. So I'm gonna sit over and hang out here on the new picnic tables. All right. So, Thanksgiving. We're talking about pomegranates. What else are we talking about? Why Thanksgiving? Where did it come from? Did it come from the pilgrims that came over? Possibly. Did it come from the American Indians? Maybe. Or did it come way before them in the times of the Bible? Which I think so. That's where it came from. Leviticus 23 in the Bible. God says, when you come to the new land, he was told the children of Israel, Leviticus 23, when you come to the new land, bring the first fruits and have a gathering. Right? And that's what the pilgrims did. They did the same thing that the children of Israel did. When they came to the new land, which was America, they had a big feast. They brought the first fruits. Maybe they didn't bring pomegranates, but I know back in Jesus' day, the first fruits would have been pomegranates, and so, and other food too. And so they had a big feast, and then they invited the Native American Indians to come along too. I don't know why they called them Indians. Maybe because Christopher Columbus, when he explored, he was looking for India, and so when he landed, he thought maybe he was in India and they were Indians. I don't know, but every Native American tribe, they have their own names. They didn't call themselves Indians. They said, you know, we were the Cheyenne, or we were the Iroquois, or we were the Seneca, but they didn't call themselves Indians. They said from what location where they were. So anyway, forget about that. So anyway, Thanksgiving started way back in Leviticus 23 in the Bible's days. Everybody brought and had a big feast. They brought their first fruits together, and that's why we gather for Thanksgiving. We have this big feast. We invite other people, family members and friends, and we have a big feast, and we remember God's goodness, right? So it's a feast of gratitude. So that's what we have. So this Thanksgiving, we're going to have a feast of gratitude, play the ABC game maybe, tell everybody what you're thankful for. That's part of Thanksgiving, why we do that. And yeah, we're going to have a great time for Thanksgiving. So let's say prayers together. Gracious God, we give you thanks for our country, for all the people who came before us and worked so hard to build our communities and our land. We give you thanks for the Native American Indians who were so much a part of this land and taught us how to hunt and how to fish. And we give you thanks for all the good things that are growing in our land even today, and for providing for us all the time. And so we honor you this Thanksgiving and right now with the prayer that you taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I think we have time for one more song. Over to Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, you have a happy Thanksgiving too, everybody. We will see you in a week or so. Be safe and have a fun Thanksgiving. See you when you get back. Okay. Bye-bye.
Change my life, but we're in the past. I wanna shout it out from every rooftop. But I know that God is for me, not against. I could sing in songs how you saved my soul. I could dance 1,000 miles because of your great love. My heart is bursting, Lord. Tell of what you've done. I've changed my life and right away to back. I wanna shout it out from every rooftop sing. For I know that God is for me, not against me. Everybody's dancing now, 'cause we're so